Let's go home, my turdy tumbleweed. Miss Smith, you do know that pickup is at 4 o'clock every day, correct? Yeah, I know that. Don't you think I know that? I don't. It's 4:30. You do this every day. What's the big deal? I'm here, aren't I? I should be home with my family right now, but instead I'm here babysitting your tumble turd waiting on you. Are you pregnant? Yes. I announced my pregnancy months ago. I'm having twins. Oh, great. That could have been really awkward, huh, Miss Louder? Yep. So Jimmy had an interesting day. What do you do? In like a week? Today's my last day before my maternity leave. Oh, wow. Yeah. So today Jimmy had a hard time keeping his hands to himself. Are you even happy about being pregnant? Excuse me? You don't seem very happy. Well, I'm typically happier at 4 when I'm done with my job for the day and able to be home with my own family. So, gotcha. Well, we'll miss you. What's the best way to contact you? Jimmy will probably want to stay in touch and we'll probably need help with his homework. Oh no, I'm going into labor. Someone needs to hold me back. Jimmy, come hold mommy back. Jimmy is at art with the rest of the class. Notice the empty classroom. Oh, well, you're lucky I'm able to muster up enough self-restraint not to backhand you across the jaw. You know, Miss Smith, I consider myself pretty laid back, but threaten me again and I can lean forward pretty quick. Jimmy says you slapped him across the face yesterday. What? My son said you slapped him across the face yesterday. Right across the face. I can assure you that never happened. Not even sure where this is coming from. Oh, are you calling my son a liar? I'm saying I've never hit a child ever. Not in the face, not anywhere. Liar! Miss Smith, obviously this is not productive. We can continue this conversation in the office though. You're acting pretty defensive for an innocent person. Of course I am. What a terrible accusation. So you did slap my son? I did not. Again, we can continue this conversation in the office with Principal Cornfoot present. Oh, I will see you there. So what exactly brings us all in today? Well, yesterday, this teacher slapped my son across the face. Oh my. Really? And she covered his mouth with her hand and shoved all the girls in the class. Oh dear. I walked around shoving just the girls. Just skipped every other kid. Miss Louder. Miss Smith, and when did this all happen? At lunch. She pushes girls every day. Why girls? Why aren't we talking about your child anymore? Miss Louder, please. The world may never know. See? She doesn't even care. Miss Louder, can you explain yourself, please? These are some very serious accusations. Oh, I'd love to. I actually never have lunch supervision, a detail you should know since you made the duty schedule. I eat lunch in my classroom alone every day. So how exactly would that happen? Well, then, it's out at recess. I supervise recess for upper elementary, never lower elementary, so. Well, I've seen it every day at school. We actually haven't seen you in about 6 months. You haven't responded to any of my messages or requests for meetings. Well, you never sent home his report card or pictures. Thankfully, I brought my computer, and right here are the emails and confirmations that the previously mentioned documents went home. Well, we have a lot to work on here. Thank you. Sounds like Miss Louder needs more communication. Miss Smith, would you like to come in and observe some classes? Well, my schedule can get a little hairy during the week. And on that note, I quit. You're a foul woman. What in the hell is wrong with you? You think you can get away with spewing garbage in here at these kids? Well, think again. I've already called the cops and the local news. About what? Yeah. Don't act like you don't know. It's not an act, imbecile. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. You're in here talking about your tits. About my what? Your niblets, your lady bits, your teats. I'm at a loss, Miss Smith. I have never, nor will I ever, talk about my anatomy in this class. So then what's with the tit talk? The tit talk. Oh my gosh. Here. What is that? The letter I? Right. And what is that? The dot above the I? Exactly. Yesterday in class, your daughter asked what this little dot was called. Tittle. I beg your pardon? It's called a tittle. Oh. Well, why would you teach them that? You should have told them they'll learn it when they're older. Teaching first graders words like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sicko. Just wait until you hear the other word for chewing. Idiot. Is this the first grade classroom? Yes, hi, welcome to open house. And you are? Miss Smith, my child Jimmy will be in your class this year. Oh, awesome. I'm so excited to meet him. Some things you should know. Jimmy has a peanut allergy. They make him super stuffy and sneezy. He doesn't get along well with girls, so make sure you sit him around the boys, preferably his friends. He's a talker, but super sweet. He has a lot of energy. He doesn't like to sit still for a long period of time. His favorite color is black, and he loves video games. Usually he'll come in tired in the mornings because that's what he's up all night doing. His reading level is low. We can't get him to do any type of work at home. It's like pulling teeth. Speaking of teeth, if he loses any in here, we'd appreciate it if you put them in a Ziploc baggie and send home so that we can put them under his pillow for the tooth fairy. He responds best to verbal praise, so please do that any chance that you can get. Pushing in his chair, flushing the toilet, throwing away trash. We want to lift him up as much as possible. He can get physical when he doesn't get his way, so it's best just to keep him happy. And his favorite food is peaches. Phew, I'm glad I could tell you all that. Good luck tomorrow. Nice to meet you. I'm Miss Lauder. Hi, for Susie's farm-themed birthday party, would you rather the farm animals come in here, or should we host it somewhere else on campus? You could throw in some animal lessons to make it educational. So remember, as discussed at back to school night, which you were there, because of the amount of students we have, each child is allotted 15 minutes. You can send in a treat, you can join us on Zoom and we'll sing to them, but 15 minutes is all we have time for with the amount of students we have. The farm birthday party sounds so fun, but it's gonna have to be planned outside of school hours. Ridiculous. Hello, I'm here to pass these out. Whoa, what do we have here? So I just decided to take 6 of the girls to color me mine for Susie's birthday party instead, and their creations are done. So unless everyone was invited, you can't do this during school time. Their feelings get hurt, and I'm sure these will be broken in their backpacks by the time they get home. So how are they supposed to get them? So this is why they call it an issue and not an ishme. Excuse me. Miss Smith, it's the middle of our school day. Is this something that can wait until dismissal? It sure isn't. Find me a place to sit so I can watch you teach. Miss Lauder will be right back. So I might be going out on a limb here by saying this, but you seem upset. You're darn right I'm upset. My child came home yesterday saying the whole class met a murderer. Oh. Yesterday, we went on an age-appropriate field trip to the museum where we learned about the history of our state. There were a lot of live actors walking around playing the parts of large historical figures. And the kids had free reign to go around and ask all of the actors different questions. So these children were allowed to mingle with criminals unattended? Oh, no, there were adults with them, Miss Smith. No one mingled with criminals unattended. And again, they were actors. An actor is someone who pretends... I know what an actor is. Okay, well, your child is probably referencing the mayor. His character, he got away with some really serious crimes, and a lot of the kids were really intrigued by his story. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta get back to my job. Oh, what? Corrupting a classroom full of children? I will be sitting in on your teaching the rest of the day. I refuse to leave. Miss Smith, no parent or guardian can just roll up here, sneak past the office, and barrel into their child's classroom. Okay, that's unhinged behavior. Oh, I'll show you unhinged. Okay. Miss Smith, my next move is to call our school resource officer and have you escorted out. Oh yeah? Well, tell him to bring his cuffs. You got it.